We even have a, what do you call it, a socket to plug our phones into if you want. It's raining profusely, and we're on the ferry. It's a little windy. And it's not windy at all on this side. Just a little bit. It's actually quite nice and warm outside. It is summer after all. But you can't see anything, unfortunately, so you should be able to see Ailsa Craig. But there's just nothing. I actually love watching the waves. They're like storming, galloping horses. Okay, maybe I got that imagery from The Last Unicorn, but still, that's what the waves remind me of. For some reason, I find it very relaxing. They look so cute. All the young cows are together. Oh, curious, and they're cautious. That must smell funny. Anybody wants to? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, oh. Who are you? Hello. There's a big cow. Oh. Oh, wee. Oh. Oh, aha. How charming. Heavy metal. So here's a little house. I think it's called the Witch's Cottage, and it does have a cat on top. Wonder if you can go inside. Let's get some Interesting detail. Nobody in. Looks interesting inside. There's a kettle for the witch's brew. Oh, there we go. An oven and an owl. Looks nice. These look really cool. Alright, so apparently this field here is a battle side. Got some figures here, so we're about to find out which battle. Okay. So it seems like we are about to find out. The Battle of Balnahinch. Or if you want to read about it, I'll just... Okay, so this is another site marked on one of the maps. The settlement site. Oh, so it's a ring fort. Which would have looked like this. It's a very interesting shape. So you can see a little bit. I don't know if I can show you. So there's a ring leading around and then back through there, from what it seems. Ditch down there. This is the inside of it. I don't really see much, it's quite overgrown, although you can see very clearly a type of wall situation here. So there's a dip in the middle. Oh, nice and circular, and you get a view over there of the hills. Yes, a ring fort. Seems like there's a little bit of stone left as well. That must be somebody's little house. Maybe a fox or something. There's another side view with a very clear ditch down there and then the wall leading up for this. Oh, so this is the kind of place you can get married in. Almost missed the ship there. That is some massive kitchen in there. I'd like a kitchen like that. That's the kind of writing this guy would like as well. That room is actually quite big. think I found a jellyfish. I love finding clear glass. It's maybe my favourite. It's a very good day today and we are going up the Rocky Mountain. That one. It's very sunny, so I'm buttoned up all the way to not get sunburned. Some kind of other mountain peeking out in the back. Okay, so it appears that this is the way up. It looks a little bit wet.
Just keep to the side of the path, stay off the path, then we'll be fine.
Well, maybe we'll come back and do some of the other hills as well. There's only 10 to 12. The top of the hill next to us, and there's a nice plateau. You can see from here the mountain that we went up on my last Northern Ireland trip. Slieve Donard, with its very distinct shape up there. The view is beautiful, and getting more and more of those mountains revealing themselves the further up we go. It's only a few more meters. So the loch over there, I think on the other side of it is the Republic of Ireland. And I'm having to have a little sit down and a break and a snack to be able to keep going. I think my blood sugar levels have just plummeted as a result of eating too many carbs when I usually eat protein and fat. What a difference a diet can make. I just want to film those beautiful fluffy clouds. There's a little bird. Oh, it's flying away. It's a nice rocky top. Big boulders. A bit like a miniature version of Slieve Donard. All these rocks. That's the trick point up there, the highest part. It reminds me a bit of the lowlands and the highlands. You've got like this whole low-lying area on this side, and then the mountains all over on this side. That looks interesting as well. Is that the Cock and the Hen?
Yep.
That mountain is called the Cock and the Hen because from afar you can see two peaks. Slieve Donard. So this mountain doesn't look very impressive from here, but this is the highest mountain of Northern Ireland, Slieve Donard.
In Ireland.
In Ireland, yes. In the whole of Ireland, the highest mountain. It's a very nice view, for sure. So there on the other bump. And we're just gonna have a little sit down. A whole bunch of flies up here. Our last Northern Ireland trip we went up that hill called Slieve Donard, which has a chambered cairns on top. And then there's another one called Cloughmore right there. Which has a, what does it have on top? A fort.
Mm-hmm.
A Neolithic fort.
Well, it's a hill fort, Iron Age hill fort in the Neolithic chambered cairn.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, he'll have a good time eating all these flies that are up here. So there's a bit of a problem. There are flies all around us.
These are ants. I'm covered in ants.
He's covered in ants. Yeah, you are. Well, let's get off this mountain then.
Yep.
Oh well, that was a short stay. You can see the clouds move along the hills of the shadows that they make. I just think that looks really cool. And as soon as we stand around for too long, the flies come and swarm around us. So just sitting here trying to decide what to do. Whether we're gonna go up that hill or whether we're gonna go along that road. Decisions. So it appears we have decided to follow this road down there and see where it takes us. Although we kind of know where it leads to, but we'll see how far we get. Now we have to cross the stream somehow. What would be the best way? That wasn't too bad. There's some very nice pine trees around this area. Ponies! Beautiful ponies. Look at the beautiful fluffy tails. Our ponies in the woods. Awesome. I wonder if they will run away. Are they shy ponies? There's one more down there. What a pleasant surprise. No, they're not shy. Why, hello there. These ponies are undisturbed and unconcerned with anything. All they're concerned with is eating their grass. Are these Shetland ponies then?
They might be.
They look like they might be Shetland ponies.
They're rather small.
Short little legs. These stones have interesting markings on them. That's how far we've come. We were up there on the top. And now we are along this path. So we have made it all the way up to a gate. And there's a car park over there. St. Patrick's Way Pilgrim Walk and the Mourne Way. The road has changed to this more rocky and even surface, which I guess is also good for people on bikes. I like the way the forest rises up and the trees. Perhaps one of the stranger things I've seen, somebody's eaten the skin off of the apple and left the rest, but then this caterpillar seems pretty happy with it. And who am I to say it's the wrong thing to do if it feeds the wildlife? We are coming up to a forest, so maybe we'll get a bit of a break from the scorching sun. We're just tucked into the blueberries here. All ripe. It's not too bad at all. You can see the coast. This is the town Newcastle in Northern Ireland. I don't know how advisable this is, but we are following some kind of side path here, going up to Slieve Donard. The main path goes along there. It's much easier. Maybe I was feeling a little adventurous. So we're stuck in cloud. It's supposed to clear up later on, so we will see if it's going to happen. I don't mind atmospheric walks though. This is steep. We're officially in the cloud. You just barely see the main path. So it's a good idea to have a compass if you're walking in the fog. But you can sort of still hear the water down there flowing along. But other than that, you can't see anything. So we find ourselves on a very steep slope. And it just keeps going up, so the only thing that comes to mind is like this is some kind of metaphor for life. You just have to keep going and you have no idea where this leads. Look at that, the sun is coming through. Very eerie looking. Almost looks like the moon. There's some kind of rocket face up there. So maybe we're close to the top of this. I think we're climbing up Eagle Rock at the moment. You can see the little droplets floating in the air. But still not a view anywhere, still in the middle of the cloud. It's clearing up really fast. I don't know if it's kind of hard to see, but I can see the edge up there a lot better than before. I see what's going on. We are coming above the clouds. That is so cool. You can see the sky. There's clouds below us. It's the edge of a mountain over there. Looks like we're maybe almost at the top of this hill. Looks like we're getting a bit of a view. So there's another hill or mountain peeking out from the cloud. You can see people over there on the ridge of what we think is Slieve Comida? And still the climb continues. That's a really cool view though, with the cloud. Turns out we are on Slieve Donard. I've just chosen to go up the steepest way possible. Remember kids, we did this so you don't have to. So we're on our way back down a different path. If I'm completely honest with you, I'm a little bit disappointed because there's a lot of litter up here and it kind of just breaks my heart. Yeah, I wish people wouldn't litter as much. I did pick up a little bit, but we only have so much that we can carry. I don't know, people, please if you're having parties, take your litter back. That's all I have to say. With that said, I'm totally happy that we came the way we did, because it was, despite being super steep, it was also nice and quiet. And if I'm being even more honest, kind of just wanted to get away from the people. So there you go. Introvert Central up here. There's the mountain, still covered in thick cloud. Well, I did have a little bit of a view just every now and then. I thought it was really cool when we came out of the cloud on the other side and just were able to see above. And now we're going along this road. From what I remember, the description said that this little trickle becomes a torrential river when the snow melts or stuff like that, or when it's raining in the mountains. It's a good thing it's not torrential at the moment. Time I kept seeing what I thought were hoof prints, and there was a horse. There's a whole bunch of horses. An old house appeared. It's pretty spooky looking. We think this is an old quarry. Look at this, this looks so cool. I think this requires just a tiny bit of exploration. There's a few leftover houses, like that one there. And down there, I'm curious to go up and look at that one. That's a pretty nice view from this window. Don't think that's where we're going. So in other places you have mosquitoes. In Scotland and Ireland, I guess you have the midge, which is a lot tinier. They're basically everywhere, and they've bitten me. Oh well. Attacked by the mighty midge. Right, so this is Slieve Donard. Still hidden under cloud. But we are steadily making our way down to the sea down there. It's quite funny because it's really nice and sunny down here, and it's just still a big cloud sitting on top of that mountain. To be fair, it is the highest mountain in Ireland.
You can actually see the top of it.
Well, barely.
Yeah.
This is another pony dreamland. Ponies grazing at the side of the path. Hello, pony. There's people bathing, but that stone bridge down there is called the Bloody Bridge, and it's something to do with fighting. Do you remember?
There was a massacre of prisoners being taken from Newcastle to Newry in 1651 during the Wars of the Three Kingdoms.
Right. And the bridge is connected to that.
Yeah, that's where it happened.
They were taken over the bridge, or they were massacred at the bridge.
Yeah.
Right. We're basically at the end of a walk now. My feet are killing me. We made it to the sea.